back to Partiality. My name is Annie if you're new. Today I am so excited. I'm so excited to tell you guys about my trip to SUR Restaurant and Lounge in West Hollywood. And you guys get to watch an exclusive interview with Jeremy Madix from Vanderpump Rules.
Raise it up to the sky. Just raise your glasses high. This one's for you tonight.
If you've been following my blog for a while, you know that I'm obsessed with Vanderpump Rules. My favorite housewife is definitely Lisa Vanderpump. My favorite character on Vanderpump Rules is Stassi. I listen to Straight Up with Stassi's podcast. I listen to Rachel O'Brien's podcast because she's best friends with Stassi, and occasionally Stassi is on that podcast. I listen to all the Juicy Scoop episodes where they interview Stassi. I am obsessed with Vanderpump Rules. So a few weeks ago, I went and ate at SUR Restaurant and Lounge in West Hollywood. It was so, oh guys, it was so pretty. Whenever you walk up, it's all purple and lit, and all the flower arrangements that Lisa does on the show, they're all around you guys. It's so pretty. And so I'm walking in and I'm so excited. Oh, okay, I'm gonna explain it. So we had an Uber driver drive us there. His name was Kyron, and so he was driving us there, and he picked us up at 7 because we were staying in Newport Beach at the Island Hotel. And since it's an hour drive, but it was hour more with traffic, and apparently LA traffic is horrible. So we got there at 8. So since our reservation was at 9, 8 was a lot early. So our Uber driver, since we got there at 8 instead of 8:45ish like the traffic said, he was like, well, you guys want to go see the Hollywood sign? And we're like, sure. So it turns out that Kyron is a realtor. So as we're he's driving us up, and he's okay, that house is 1.1 million in the Hollywood Hills. He's 1.1 million, 8 million, 6 million, 2.4 million, telling us how much all the houses cost. And then we get up to where the Hollywood sign is, and it's too dark to take pictures. And so he gets our camera and he starts messing with all the settings, and he's genius on how to work a camera. I don't know how to work a camera. And he fixes all the settings and stuff. So then we looked at the time, and it ended up being 8:50, and I was we are not gonna make it. So I'm calling SUR going, I'm so sorry, we're gonna be late to our reservation. And I'm freaking out because it took so long to get that reservation. And he gets in the car and he races us to SUR. So we finally get to SUR, and by now we spent around 2 hours with this guy. So we're yeah, come in, and he drove us from Newport Beach, so it's been an hour in the car. So we're hey, come in to eat with us. And so we had dinner with our Uber driver. Hey guys, it's Annie, and I'm here at SUR having dinner with my sister, my grandma, my mom, my Uber. So when I walked into SUR, we went to our table and sat down. It was gorgeous, and I was well, I have to walk around. So I got up and I was where's the bathroom? Trying to look at all the different places. I went over back to where they enter in, when they take orders, where they enter in to get the check and stuff. And it's none other than Kristina Kelly entering her stuff in. I was okay, stay calm. I asked her, I was do you know where the bathroom is? I had no idea who she was. And she was yeah. And she took me straight to the bathroom that Jax and Laura Lee had sex in season 1. Okay. And then after that, I was oh my God. And I went back and sat down. I met our waitress. Our waitress's name was Stephanie. She was super cool. But she's not on the show, but she's worked there since the show started filming. So she worked with Stassi, and she was yeah, we used to pull tips. At a restaurant, you pull tips, and it would make me so mad when Stassi would be passed out on that couch right there, and I'd be working, but, it was I did actually meet Jeremy Madix, which is, if you don't know who that is, that's Ariana, one of the bartender, Tom Sandoval's another bartender's girlfriend. Her little brother is Jeremy Madix, and he started on the show very recently. He just got a job at SUR within the last year. He actually ended up letting me do an interview with him. So that's what I've been so excited to show you guys. you get to watch an exclusive interview I did with Jeremy Madix, an employee at SUR Restaurant and Lounge. Hello, I'm here with Ariana's brother. Right here. I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm here tonight having dinner at SUR. So first I'm going to ask you, how did you start working here at SUR?
Well, I mean, I guess that has a lot to do with my sister. I mean, obviously coming out here, I need some sort of like base income, some type of money to keep my head above water. So she hooked me up with a job here. I interviewed with Lisa, and I guess I kind of took it from there. Yeah, it was, the pressure was on, but at that point, I didn't really take Lisa all that seriously. We full on discussed how I like smoke weed and stuff at the interview, and she was like, "Don't do that here." I was like, "I would never. I don't do that at work." So, yeah, I guess my sister kind of hooked it up, paved the way, but I took control of the situation, and I'm, you know, fairly well respected around here now. So,
did you watch the show before you came and worked here?
Honestly, I still don't watch the show.
You don't?
No. I've seen a few episodes, but I'm not a follower. I guess I'm more like a Johnny Depp style. I don't like to watch myself perform. So
you like chill. You like in the show, and then you just kind of sit back and you let like.
I feel like I'll critique myself too much, you know. So I like to a little bit. The theme song gives me anxiety.
Oh. Okay, and also, so what's your favorite part about working here?
It's a good atmosphere. Everyone's really nice, good people. It's steady enough to, you know, keep you from getting bored, but also not so busy that you're stressed out all the time. Everyone pretty much carries their weight around here. It's a good job for sure. It's not one of those like, oh, I gotta drag my ass to work type jobs. It's like, I gotta work today. I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm cool with it. Yeah, there you go. I'm Vanderpump to go to work.
So, like, whenever they're filming the show here, does the atmosphere change, or is it kind of the same? Like,
as far as we're concerned, I mean, the atmosphere definitely stays the same. But as far as like our surroundings and having the cameras around, the atmosphere as far as like the customers that come in, it definitely changes the atmosphere a little bit. Only really because it gets a lot busier. But no, not really. Everything, people keep their cool regardless. Cameras on or off, you know?
So everyone's kind of like the same if the camera's on or off.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, it was nice to meet you, and I had a lot of fun.
Great meeting you as well, and I hope you guys enjoyed your dinner.
Yes,
and,
definitely.
Come back anytime and come and see us.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching that interview I did with Jeremy as much as I did doing the interview. So I didn't really know I was gonna get to do that interview until I was there, and I was like, Jeremy, do an interview with me. If you want to see more videos about Vanderpump Rules, fashion, beauty, all things posh, please subscribe and help me make everyone's reality posh.